Hello Libra and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your general collective reading for love for April. Um, I have this feeling that the world needs a little bit more balance in terms of how they relay information. I think this whole craze with the coronavirus is putting the world on a hold and is not a balanced one. I feel there is a lot of irresponsibility in the way that the information is let out. Obviously, there are going to be people that will benefit from all of this craze. Um, I don't know why I feel like telling you these things, Libra. I've seen actually this card while I was shuffling. There is a walking away from something, walking away from emotional unfulfillment, walking away from something that was stressful, that was unfulfilling, basically. But let's see what is that connected to. That man in the image is leaving the empty cups behind and is moving towards the mountains. The mountains might be difficult, they might present other difficulties, but he's taking this journey. He's definitely taking this journey. Yeah, moving away from something that has been extremely toxic, maybe a toxic relationship, something that made you feel trapped, something. This could be you or someone that you are dealing with. Keep that in mind. The energies are interchangeable. Apply common sense and see how it fits your situation. Um, Moving away from something that was keeping you bound, that was keeping you trapped, something that wasn't equal, something that was toxic, karmic. It could have been a karmic relationship that you have been in, um, maybe with a very controlling energy, or maybe with an alcoholic or a drug user. Not that I'm casting judgment on anyone, um, but it can be difficult to live in the same place with an addict. Yeah, the situation made you feel very trapped, but the whole entrapment was mostly in your mind. It's more of a mental type of entrapment with the Eight of Swords. Somehow you felt you had no way to escape, but and it's like you were blindfolded in all of this, and maybe for a long time you couldn't see the truth in a situation, or if you would see it and if you start realizing it, it wouldn't let you sleep at night. It would give you nightmares. It would self-fulfilling prophecy. This is what this card speaks about. This whole situation kept you up at night, and you didn't know how to leave. You didn't know how to get out of it. Very intense energy. I've just got a splitting migraine. And you have been waiting. You have been waiting for your ships to come in. You have been waiting for the perfect opportunity to be able to leave this. You have been waiting. Maybe you have been planning for a while. The decision was clear. You knew you had to leave, but you were waiting for something better to come at the horizon. Maybe you were totally dependent on this person and you couldn't leave because it's hard to start with no finances. Yeah, but then you made a decision. This is your card, Libra. This is your energy. This is an air sign. You made your decision. You left all emotions behind. You left all emotions behind, and you made a logical decision for your own good. You made a logical decision. You used intelligence, you used common sense. You made this decision to move away and move away fast because this was destroying you. This was definitely destroying you. It was very unhealthy, very toxic. Maybe someone rushed into your rescue, yet you had to leave this energy behind. I feel this heaviness. There were a lot of burdens. It's so heavy. But be happy it's over. Be happy it's over. Tens are about completions. It's time to drop the weights. You don't need to carry this weight around. It's not your fault that the other person makes bad decisions for themselves. It's not your fault. And you're victorious. You are victorious in this new endeavor. You are very victorious. Leaving this situation behind, leaving this energy behind, bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords, moving towards calmer waters, moving towards new horizons. Fortune favors the brave. This is what I feel it's for April. Fortune favors the brave. Let's see what the angels have to say. This energy is so heavy. Oh my God, my head is killing me. And I didn't have this. 7 of air, 5 of air, Ace of air. You have been planning, plotting, strategizing for a long time. But you have been waiting for the right moment to get out of this. But you have been planning it. You have been planning it. It's like, the story of this card is like waiting for everyone to fall asleep and steal their weapons. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. You have been waiting for perfect timing. You have been waiting for the right timing to be able to get yourself freed from this. 5 of air. You have so many swords energy. I don't think I've ever had a reading with so many swords energy. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's reasons. You have been backstabbed. You have been abandoned. You have been left for dead. No one has been around you to help you, or this is at least how you felt. Because if you have been dealing with a narcissistic type of energy, for example, because to me, this looks like a narcissist here. All this energy looks as if you have been dealing with a narcissist. And they make you feel like you are alone. And they are the only people that will ever love you. Or that you are not good enough. They destroy your self-confidence first. But somehow, you got to see the truth. It's like the veil was lifted from your eyes. And you got to see the truth. In a situation, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth in a situation, you realize that this person was manipulating you, was using you, was keeping you trapped for their own benefit, but it wasn't for you. A challenging new beginning is not easy. This new start and leaving a relationship with a narcissist is very traumatizing because they make you doubt yourself. I've been there, did that, got the t-shirt, never again. Never again. King of water. Compassionate, trustworthy, respected cultures. This could be a person that helped you see this truth. This is someone who helped you see this truth. This is someone who's very emotionally mature and told you or taught you that what you are living is not true love. This is not true love. This is abuse. This is a form of abuse. This is what narcissists do. They abuse you. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. Someone helped you to realize this thing. It could be a water sign, but it's not necessarily. Yeah. And you are moving away, baby, very fast. Very, very fast. Once the veil was lifted, once you dropped that blindfold, you've seen the truth. You realize what the truth is? The chariot, you are charging away and fast. Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. It is an amazing achievement to be able to leave a narcissist, to be able to leave an abusive type of relationship. Either it's mental abuse or physical abuse or whatever type of abuse. It's an important, and it takes a lot of discipline to do it. It takes a lot of relearning who you are and why you are and what's your role and your own self-worth. Your own self-worth, because that's one thing that they destroy. Your own self-worth. You have been back and forth on this decision for a long time. They destroy your self-worth. But you are getting ready to step into this Empress energy. This could be your card. The Empress is ruled by Venus. You are ruled by Venus. Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. It's high time to take care of yourself, not of the needs of a narcissist, not of the needs of an abuser. Take care of what you want, how you want to do things. Build things for yourself. Build yourself up again. Trust yourself again. Love yourself again. Give birth to your new life. Give birth to your new life. You have been through enough. You become again the Empress once you have left this relationship. Let me see what the Akashic Tarot has to say. I'm getting these goosebumps and all this energy is passing through me. You are getting healed. The Divine Physician, you are getting healed after all this abuse, Libra. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you managed to do that. And as I was saying healed, it was 11:11. The Divine Physician, this looks to me as if this is Jesus is giving light again to the soul of this woman. She's getting charged again. He has like this, you see the pharmacy sign that you see. I don't know the name for it. It's a symbol. The ones you see for the pharmacy with the two snakes and the cup. This to me looks like very much Jesus type of healing, divine type of healing. And you once again step into your power. This is a very powerful card, the Queen of Forces. This is all about getting mental balance again. You see, I started this reading with this totally non-related story. And if you think about it, it connects so well. This need for balance and for healing. She's balancing here the night and the day, the rainbow. She's moving from this type of very dark energy to being in her power again, seeing the sun, not forgetting the lessons, because you don't want to forget the lessons. You want to learn the lessons and never do that crap ever again. This is what healing means, basically. But you become whole again. You become whole again. You get in your own power. You step in your own power once more. Don't be afraid to leave something that is toxic, thinking that you will never find someone else. This is what a narcissist or an abuser is going to make you feel. They are going to make you feel that no one is going to take you ever again. Loving elements. Learn to see life again through the eyes of a child. Learn to trust again. Learn to see the beauty in life again. I know it's hard. After traumatic events, it's insanely hard to be able to do that. But you have to learn how to do it so you live an accomplished type of life. You need to live again an accomplished type of life. Life doesn't end with a person. And especially someone that doesn't care about you and keeps hurting you. That's not love. That is abuse. You have Archangel Michael on your side. He's here to protect you. He's here to hold you. You see how these two kids go to him? You see his heart? Like there is a little heart here with a lot of love in it. It's like actually the symbol of a heart, and it's passionate. And this little boy is trying to get into his arms, and he's ready to lift him. The same way you are going to be lifted by your angels and supported by your angels. Number 9. Someone might have their life path number 9 or 6. But they are pretty much a repetition of the same symbol. Very intense reading, Libra. Make that step. Make the rational decision. You will realize you have people there that like you and they are ready to help you. Someone who's an abuser, they try to isolate you from everyone else. They don't let you have friends anymore, because they don't want you to see. They don't want you to see. I feel that this is very much of a private reading for someone out there. If you have resonated with it, leave me a comment below. You don't need to get into the details of it if you don't feel like it. But this is a very, very type of heavy energy. Let's see what the Lenormand has to say for you. Let me give it a few more shuffles. Set your course. You have the compass. Set your course. See where this new journey is going to take you. Because I feel you have a lot of beautiful things waiting out there for you. I really feel you do. It's a matter of setting your course. You have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. Are you going to stay with someone that is using you? Using is not love. Abuse is not a form of love. If someone abuses you mentally, physically, that's not love. They do not love you. If someone has the ability to lay a hand on you or make you feel like shit, they don't love you. Because you don't make the person you love feel worthless. You have a choice. And once you make this choice, I know it's unclear today. I know it's tough. I know it's very difficult. It took me a year to get over a very abusive relationship. A year. And I made this decision. I went and I studied abroad. And that's kind of how I managed to disconnect myself. I was young. I was very stupid. I was like, 19? It was like my first real relationship. I didn't really date it by then. And it was very abusive and I didn't realize. Because it became normality at one point. There is confusion. There have been a lot of clouds. There is a lot of heavy energy. But you see in this card, you have the clouds on one side. And then you have the sun here getting ready to shine. After every storm, there is the sun that is going to shine. Leave that narcissist behind. The law might get involved. The law might get involved. I'm sorry, but if you are listening to this message and you, I don't want anyone to resonate with this, honestly. But if you do, and you are in an abusive relationship, please get out of it. Please involve the authorities and get out of it. Because this is what's going to clear the situation. I know you might be afraid. But gain that strength. Gain that strength. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are really not alone. The lilies. You are doubting You're doubting your value as an individual. This is a card that can speak about relationships. This is a card that can speak about, if you are a woman, definitely it's easier to interpret it, because there's this duality between purity and sexuality. There is this duality. Let me pull another card for that. Because this Lenormand cards, they make more sense when they come. There could be a woman that is giving you some advice, some very, very wise advice. It could be your mother, it could be an aunt, it could be a grandma, I don't know. She's giving you very good advice that you should take in consideration, very wise advice. Or maybe a woman in a position of power, maybe a judge, if it gets to that. Again, if you are in an abusive relationship and they lay hands on you, Get a restriction order. Get a restriction order. One more. There is abundance coming your way. Emotional abundance, fulfillment, financial abundance. If you have been afraid of this and that's why you have been stuck in a relationship that is not good for you, there is abundance coming your way. And you also have the Empress here. You are going to be very abundant. Don't be afraid of that. You are good enough. Let me know if you have resonated with this reading and if you need support in any way. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope the next time the messages will be better for you. Please take care, Libra. For whomever this reading was for, please take care. Love and light.